guys, we're starting. Are you ready? We're starting. I'm gonna turn it down. It's pretty loud. Okay. Start. We're starting. Okay. Y'all ready? Put it at full screen. Disclaimer: this is a fan-made game. Is in no way officially affiliated or endorsed by Glitch Productions or Gooseworks. All events and interactions in this game are not canon. Please do not reach out or harass anyone on Glitch's team about this game. This game contains bright flash transitions. See, this music is a lot more happy than the other Digital Circus visual novel that I played. That one, if I manage to post this one before that one, it's because it still will not let me send the file over to my phone. Where even is my phone anyway? This thing does not have access to the screen recording yet. Okay. You ready, guys? It's 4:11 and we're starting. Okay, so my brother said we have to welcome. I don't want to say this out loud. A slice of life style school setting where anything and everything is possible. Slice of life animes are the worst ones. It's embarrassing. I'm Kane and I'll be your principal for the duration of your stay here at the amazing Digital Academy. That's nice. Help your classmates pull pranks on the teacher. Become a straight A student or a real-breaking delinquent. All this while possibly finding level along the way. Wow. But enough about my wonderful creation. Let's get you enrolled. First things first, what uniform will you be donning? This one. Sounds good. How about your name? What should we call you? Oh, we're gonna go one of my stage names. Jenny. This is new. Enter. That's my name. Jenny, huh? Are you sure you like that name? Yes, that's my name. Alrighty then, Jenny. Let's head inside. Alrighty, yo, evil bros. Are you ready to do this? I love this art style. It's very cute. We're in, guys. Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm a transfer student to the amazing Digital Academy. My parents moved to the countryside after a vague, tragic event that changed the course of our lives. Oh, that sounds depressing. And the music stopped. Whew. That reminds me of...
My dad is the noble, honest, and merciful Odysseus. Why did the music stop?
Okay. After I said goodbye to all my old friends, my parents got my transcript and packed up the car. Today's my first day at this new school. So we're in. Oh, this is nice. Oh, look at that. We got a little night-day cycle. Reminds me a bit of Minecraft. I glanced out at my class schedule. This should be English 101 with Mr. Kinger. So where's the teacher? As I step into the room to let in any students that might be late to class, someone else hops into the room. The figure looks like a tall white piece from a gaming set. Specifically, he looks like a king in chess. Yes, that is what he looks like. Because he's Kinger. It takes me a moment to put two and two together, but when I do, I almost groan at the pun. Surely his name can't really be. Hello, my name is King. You must be pleased to meet me. Mr. Kinger extends a gloved hand, which I shake more out of instinct than out of a genuine sense of excitement. Good morning, students. On the docket today, we have a new student named, what's your name again? Okay. Radio, go on and take a seat. Jenny, most of our students will bite. One of the other students, a purple rabbit, seems to grin at this. I take a moment to think of who to sit by. Is this how we decide what path we take? Okay, so if this is the path we choose to take, then my brother said we have to do the Ragatha path, so I sit down next to the cheery-looking ragdoll in the front of the class. I take my seat next to the ragdoll girl in a blue skirt and a vest. She's paying such close attention to the lecture, I hesitate to introduce myself, not wanting to disrupt her. To my surprise, she takes the initiative once Mr. Kinger pauses to write some English letter on the board. A friendly smile on her face. Hey, new stuff! My name's Ragatha. I'm the class representative, so you can talk to me if there's anything you need, like an extra pencil, or dealing with Jax if he gives you a hard time, anything at all. I can tell she's trying really hard to make me feel comfortable in, like, part of the class. As a transfer student, I appreciate the effort. Well, that's not very nice, Raggy. Bad-mouthing me to the new kid? Based on the grin on the purple rabbit's face, this must be the Jax that Ragatha is talking about. Jax? She cries out, exasperated. Whoa, don't sneak up on me like that. Listen, newbie, if you want to be a perfect straight-A student, you can trust Ragatha to make that happen. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jax. It's totally nice of you. But if you're gonna bore everyone to tears and nobody's gonna want, but you're gonna bore everyone to tears and no one's gonna want to hang out with you. His grin fades to an obstinate smirk as he continues. If you want to have real fun and be cool and loved, I'm the guy to talk to. I don't really know how I want to talk to you, buddy. You're mean. Ragatha's frown grows deeper as Jax keeps talking, interrupting him with her own rebuttal. I don't think Jenny wants to go around pulling pranks on everyone, and I really don't think Jax interrupts her again. These two must have some sort of history, leaping into any gap in one another's argument to berate one another. Yeah, I bet the new kid wants to spend all day reading textbooks. Good one, Ragatha. Jax offers a humorous laugh as he mocks her to her face. Well, that's better than being a jerk all the time. The two keep interrupting and talking over one another. How has nobody noticed the escalating argument at the front of the classroom? Evidently, I'm the only one who wants to end this argument. What's wrong with being a good student? Ragatha smiles a friendly smile, turning to me to face a look of genuine gratitude before turning back to face Jax again. See, Jax, people like Jenny want to focus on their academics. We're gonna make this far from like 6th grade. Well, actually, 6th grade, I was less involved in the drama. There were like 3 fights, and I wasn't there for any of them. Jax rolls his eyes and walks away. If he's bothered about losing the argument, he hides it well. Ragatha leans over to me. If you want, I can give you a tour of the school during our lunch break. She pauses for a moment. Only if you want to, though. I totally get wanting to be left alone on your lunch break. Well, she may not be the most assertive member of our class, but I can tell her smile and positivity are genuine. Part of me is excited to start a class tour, but another me worries that if I tell Ragatha that her doting on me might start to smother me. I was just settling into my desk and getting used to this place when something burst into the room. Principal Kane, how exciting it is to have you in our class today. The new figure turns to address us. At his side was a Bubble with razor-sharp teeth. Bubble! Bubble, I love you! I don't think I'll ever get used to this school. Bubble! Oh my gosh! King of class, how do you do? Principal Kane extends a hand, gesturing to all of us before freezing in place. With a sound like a porcelain grinding against porcelain, his teeth slam shut. His eyes slowly extrude from his teeth like they're not solid objects. Episode 3 reference. Jenny, wasn't expecting you here. Manic enthusiasm suffuses his voice as he points his cane at me. Maybe you'll be the secret ingredient to make this school interesting. Oh, I'm very interesting, alright. He pauses for a moment, rubbing the base of his chin in contemplation for a moment. Is there a reason you're here, Kane? Zubul speaks to him like they're addressing an annoying insect instead of the principal of the school. Hey, how do we know their name already? Kane perks up. That's right. The reason I'm here is to make sure we all have an enriching academy. I almost read that as academy. One filled with fun, danger, adventure. He begins to list more and more descriptors, increasing his breakneck speed until I can't even tell what he's saying. And most of all, interesting to our studio audience. He turns toward the window and stares out of it for a moment. Is he addressing somebody? There doesn't appear to be anyone outside. Bubbly's so cute! I love him so much! However, the numbers are in. Students, and it turns out school dramas are just white noise. Normally, this is the time that I tell you that means the end of school life as we know it. Kane bites on his hands in mock horror. The class and Kinger pay attention, gasping at the revelation. Ginkle looks ready to burst into tears. However, my sweet-toothed students, your benevolent principal has found a way to bring public interest back to the school in a major way. At this point, the sharp-toothed Bubble next to him pipes up. How are you bringing interest back to the school, Mr. President? Kane shoots the Bubble a confused look, but hits his stride a moment later. You see, my little Tomar Emerald, what's one thing no academy around here has ever had? A cast of colorful characters. Yeah. A competent principal. Adequate funding? Kane shakes his head. Wrong, and surprisingly right, but also not relevant to what I'm talking about. No school has ever had a culture festival celebrating the unique talents of its students. It actually sounds fun. Fun fact, my old school has a carnival in September, and it is the 3rd largest event in my entire city. So I, being your benevolent principal, I've decided to put your class in charge of throwing the best culture festival on this side of the Pacific Ocean. Oh, is this in Japan? Make it flashy, we gotta keep the interest of our investors after all. Big ads, I'm almost late for my deep tissue massage. Whoa. Okay, I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna say, buzz, zowie, zoo, wee wah, I'm almost late for my deep tissue massage. Alright, Kinger, I'll leave you to the list of everyone's responsibilities. You all have 5 days. Break a leg or 2. I don't want to break 2. As abruptly as he appeared, Kane darts out of the room, disappearing from view as he heads into his appointment. I love Bubbles so much. Alright, class, let's see what roles Kane assigned to each of you for the cultural festival. Kinger lifts a paper from his desk and begins to read it aloud. Ragatha, as the class representative, I trust you to organize the other students and make sure the festival proceeds with no issues. You can count on me. Zubul and Gangle, you two will work on art to promote the festival. Abstragedy. We have a pretty big school here, so we'll need plenty of posters and some art to display during the festival. I don't know. I still don't have anything I'm comfortable showing everyone else. And then Zubul just said ... Funny Bunny! Hey! Funny Bunny! Pomni and Jax, look up what a culture festival is. Shouldn't we do that before we start making posters? No, I like his idea. Plus, we get to see what Gangle comes up with for her posters. If it's anything like what she comes up with, then when she draws Ragatha. If it's anything like what she comes up with when she draws Ragatha, what? What is she? What? No, Jax, don't call her out like that. Jax! Gangle interrupts Jax before he can finish his thought, pleading with him to stay quiet. Whoa. The class erupts into chaos as Zubul and Gangle argue with Jax. Pomni tries to find out what a culture festival is, and Ragatha tries to salvage what remains of the class and get her classmates to pay attention. For his part, Mr. Kinger seems content to let the students bicker amongst themselves. Maybe he didn't have the rest of his lesson planned and is just waiting out the lunch bell. As if I had summoned it by thinking of it, the lunch bell sounds. Everyone drops their arguments and flies out of the classroom. Time to find out what I'm doing for lunch. I wish my school was like one class before lunch, one class after lunch. That'd be fun. A band and Korean. I want to learn Korean, guys. Oh, that reminds me, I got to do my Duolingo today. Oh my god, I just got 3 free days of super Duolingo. Oh, let's go. After my chaotic first half of the day, I had worked up quite the appetite. The cafeteria was bustling with unfamiliar faces around me. There was a selection of places to buy lunch, but none of them stood out from one another. Excuse me, did they just say places to buy lunch? Do y'all have restaurants in your school? I pick up something to eat at the nearest food place and set out deciding where to sit down. Still, as I skid the bustling lunchroom, I don't recognize anyone from the class. I think Ragnar wanted to give me a tour of the school. We need to make friends, guys. We need to make friends. We need to make friends. I grab a sandwich from the lunch line and look around for Ragatha. She did want to give me a tour, right? Oh, Jenny, sorry for keeping you waiting. Did you want to start our tour today? Sure thing. That's what I like to hear. Okay, I'm just gonna eat my sandwich while we go tour the place. Let's get started then. She starts by leading me to the stairs in the middle of the school. Okay, this is the main stairwell. Our homeroom is upstairs, so you'll need to know where this is to get to class. She gives me a friendly smile before realization strikes her. But you probably already knew that since our class is on the 3rd floor, and you would have to take the stairs to get there. She sighs, but regains her composure quickly, putting on a slightly less cheery smile as she takes my hand. She walks to the left, taking us back to the lunchroom. This is the lunchroom where you can grab a bite to... She cuts herself off, eyeing the sandwich that I'm still eating. Wait a second. She puts your palm to her face. You just met me in the lunchroom. Ragatha sighs. So, you've already been here too, huh? Oh, I just noticed the back thing of, like, the text is gloinks. Oh, that's beautiful. She giggles nervously, putting on an even weaker, faker smile. She grabs my wrist with gusto. Did you just say gusto? Could you say it with a little more gusto? That's better. She grabs my wrist with gusto, pulling me along to so much zeal that I feel like she's gonna tug it out of my socket. I wince as she pulls me towards the next location. Well, I can at least show you to our homeroom. We head back outside the lunchroom. Are we going full circle right now? Oh, I'm so sorry, Jenny. She pulls out her red, strangely licorice-like hair. I just wasted your entire lunch period taking you around places you already saw at the school. I offered an apologetic, shy smile. Well, kinda, I guess. She sighs again, slumping forward. You must be pretty annoyed with me, huh? She says, not looking me in the eye. It's okay, I know you meant well. She clearly meant well. I don't see any reason to put her down. Ragatha perks right back up, as if all her mistakes are undone by my forgiveness. Is that how short the lunch is? What? At least yours is in the middle of the day. Ours was like at 10:30. Oh, well, if you're having a good time, maybe I can continue the store and excuse you from afternoon classes. We stopped by the principal's office. Well, I wanna get to know my other teachers. If it's my first day, I wanna go to the classes to like learn my surroundings. Is that a CNA thing? Ken is leaning against the door, bubbles coming out of his pipe. Ooh. Wait, isn't that a violation of code of conduct to smoke a pipe on school grounds? Whoa. Ragatha, Jenny, what do I owe the pleasure to? Hey, Kane, I was giving Jenny a tour earlier, but I wasn't able to give him a full tour during lunch. May they be excused from afternoon classes so I can show them around the other places of the school? Kane stops a moment, then nods. I don't see why not. Now go along, my scrumptious little scholars, and take in the glorious work that is my academy. Ragatha turns to me, taking my hand in hers. Let's not waste any time, Jenny. Next stop, the library. I love the library. Ooh, this looks like a school library. Yep. We visit the library. Row upon rows of bookshelves crowded this room. Pomni is sorting through a massive pile of books. Dry multure, migration habits of vultures. Guess she's still trying to find a book on culture festivals. We leave her to it. We also have an art classroom. Yay! Yay! Oh my god. I love art so much. Oh look, we got some drawings. We got Gangle and Uwu. Someone playing tic-tac-toe. Looks like X is 1. Zubul was here. As we walk into the art room, Zubul and Gangle are walking away, designing posters for the school. I peek over Gangle's shoulder. She's drawing Pomni with... Whoa! Buddy! Gangle, you can't... Gangle sees me and throws herself over her eye. Don't look, Jenny! Zubul turns to me and glares. She's not done with it yet. Don't you know how impolite it is to look at art before it's done? I don't think I want to see that art after it's done. I'd rather look at the blank sheet, if that's okay. I don't think... Oh, man. I was just curious. Ragatha takes my wrist and begins to usher me out. Sorry, guys. That's a... Gangle, I don't think that's a... Good. I don't think that's... Oh, man. That's... Alright, time to show you my favorite spot on campus. We walk for several minutes. She leads me down the staircase all the way outside. What's your favorite? The softball field! This is the softball field! Do you play? That was apparently the right question to ask. Ragatha's smile widens. Yep, sometimes I get... Wait, what? Oh yeah, I was asking her if she plays. I thought she was asking me. I don't really play softball. My mom plays softball though. Yep, sometimes I could get the other guys out here, but Kane actually has a pitching machine, so sometimes I just go out here and let out stress. If you ever want to join me, let me know. I followed the information away for later. In the distance, the bell to dismiss evening class rings. I guess I'll walk us back to the locker so you can pack up and head out for the day. That is the shortest school day ever, and I wish school was actually this short. Genuinely. Let's continue. Well, I guess that's the end of our tour for today. Time to head out. Let's go! I walk to my locker, entering the combination as I put my books away and get ready to head out for the day. My mind drifts to the day's events. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. Whoa. Okay. As I gather my things, a familiar doll walks up to me. Hey, Jenny, you getting ready to head back for the day? Every time someone says, whoa, Ragatha. Every time someone says, hey, Jenny, I'm just going to be like, hey, Jenny. That's how I'm going to say it. Yep. Ragatha looks around a bit, seemingly working up the courage to ask me something. You know, if you want, I can walk you back today. How does that sound? Whoa. 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 Sure thing. Whoa, Ragatha. Oh, awesome. She beams. Yay! Ragatha and I make our way to the front doors of the school. Oh, this is a pretty school. This is really pretty. And now it's nighttime. Welcome. I love you. Hey, Jenny. She looks at me as if she just remembered something very important. This is your first night here, right? Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, it's technically my first day here. The sun has barely begun to set. I don't know why she's saying first night. I'll show you to the dorms then. Dorms? What? Actually, Ragatha, my parents are picking me up today. Ragatha gives me a confused look. Are you sure about that, Jenny? I think I am. I'm not sure why she's questioning that, but as she asked me the question, I'm trying to remember what my parents said about picking me up today. I began to discover worrying gaps in my memories. Did my mom or dad drop me off? Was it someone else? What does the car that I was dropped off in look like? What do my parents look like? I began to hyperventilate as I realized if I weren't seeing my own reflection in the mirror I was washing my face, I wouldn't remember. If I weren't for seeing my own, wait, what? What's happening to me? In the corner of my eyes, abstract patterns begin to fade in and out of existence. Whoa, what? It's okay, Jenny. Everyone goes through this the first day they're here. My breath begins to be steady, and the abstract patterns fade. Things start to feel, well, normal definitely isn't the word, but at least a little more okay. They too? Yes, this weird thing. No one really knows how it works. Most of us can't even remember our own names. Oh, man. Well, at least I managed to remember my name. Unless someone made that up for me. No! Oh! Don't mind me! No, that's ridiculous. Honestly, I haven't seen anyone ever leave campus. What? Maybe I don't want to attend this school. So we just go inside and sleep on the floor of our homeroom? Ragatha laughs. No, Kane actually built us a set of dorms to stay in. She says, offering a hand. Something to give us a break from the rigmarole of going class to class. Okay, so we have dorms. We have dorms, okay. I take her hand. Sorry, Free just started playing in my I'll let you there. I'll lead you there, don't worry. Ragatha smiles gently as she leads me by my hand to a building nearby. A building! Oh! Well, I think I know whose room is whose. So, this one's definitely Pomni's. And this one's Zubal's. What are the other cast members' names? Let's see. This one's probably Gangle's. And then one of these two is Ragatha's, and then this one's probably Jax's. The vibrant red and blue door has to be Pomni's room. Another door is sleek with bright geometric shapes all over. That has to be where Zubal stays. I could pick Jax's door out of a crowd. It's darker than the others, with crisscrossed with black and yellow striped caution tape. Yep. Ragatha stops at a ranch-style door before proceeding. This is my room, Jenny. She smiles. I'm the class rep and the resident assistant here. So if you have any trouble with any of your dorm mates or need anything for your room, I'm your gal. She gives a jovial swing of her arm, sliding her door open. The inside is adorned with dollies, a thick blue duvet covers her bed, and I think I even see a tea set on her white dresser. Oh, there's a tea set over here. My door's always open. As we stand there, Jax walks by. He gives Ragatha a wicked grin. Wicked? Or it would be, if I could trust Jax not to put a centipede in my room. Jax gives her an offended look. Come on, Ragatha. Pranking the RA? I can't believe you think so little of me. He stands barely hiding a sadistic grin. What? Ignore him. She pauses a moment. And if you don't want to wake up to a centipede in your room, don't let Jax in. Jax lets out a dark chuckle as he overhears her, unlocking his door before stepping inside. She waits a few more moments to make sure he's not out of earshot before lowering her voice. But seriously, as long as you're not Jax, you're welcome to come visit me. If you need to relax or talk to somebody or just want to say hi, now let's go find your room, new stuff. We walk side by side until we find a new door that doesn't apparently belong to anyone else here. This door is technically less impressive than the doors to all the other rooms. A plain oak door with my name on a brass nameplate. I couldn't come up with a more boring door if I tried to imagine one. Sorry guys, my nose is stuffy. Why is it always stuffy when I play visual novels? Ragatha turns towards me, noticing my disappointment. Hey, looks can be deceiving, but maybe it's really nice inside. It's gonna be really boring. The room looks empty, really empty. The walls are plain and unadorned. A gray mattress sits on a cheap-looking wooden bed frame. A duvet covered with the school's logo has been set atop the mattress, as well as a pair of plain white pillows. In the back corner, an aging wooden desk had been set up with a few sheets of paper, a set of number 2 pencils, and some ballpoint pens in blue and black. Not even any pens in my favorite colors. You forgot about the computer. Sorry guys, I need tissue. Oh my gosh. Well, there's a lot of room to customize. She walks around in the vast emptiness of my room, the plain walls making it seem even bigger and emptier than it was. Haha, yeah. I rub a hand across the back of my neck. Yeah. Can we go back and hang out in your room for a bit? I really don't want to be alone here. Oh, I'm really sorry, Jenny, but Kane doesn't want us in each other's room after the sun is down. She offers an apologetic smile. I know it's a silly rule, but he says that since this is supposed to be a family-friendly environment, he doesn't want us in each other's rooms at night. I understand that. She backs out of my room, crossing her arms across her chest with a nervous giggle. I technically shouldn't even be in your room right now. The rest of our conversation continues with her standing in the hallway and me in my dorm. So that's it for today? Yeah, I think you know where the school is, right? You remember all the places I showed you? I nod. It's a long to take in, but I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I got it from here, I guess. Ragatha nods with a weak smile. Good, that's good. We stand here. The conversation has definitely dried up. Neither of us knows what to say next. I'll see you in class tomorrow? Well, I can walk with you to class tomorrow if you'd like. I nod. That's something at least. Yeah, if you aren't too busy being class rep and resident assistant. She smiles. Well, as class rep, I'm supposed to help new students get acclimated to our academy. So I can definitely make time for you tomorrow. I smile back at her as we exchange goodbyes and I close my door. Maybe things will be alright. Maybe we'll be fine. Sorry. I lay down on my bed, defeated by the day. It doesn't take a long time for me to drift to sleep. What do I think of to go to sleep? I play epic songs in my head. I'm supposed to choose a suited way of ground. Okay. It doesn't feel like I was sleeping long when the lights in my room flash on, as if overridden by some remote console. The room to my door flies open as confetti sprays from the fire sprinkler. Doesn't that violate some sort of building safety code? Hello, my darling toy box characters! Principal Kane announces from what sounds like the hallway, as well as time to investigate. What? What is this? Kane, what the are you trying to pull this late at night? Not Zubul. Not Gango with her body pillow. Ha ha ha, Zubul. His laugh is fast, forced, and manic, as if he's used to this treatment, but none too pleased by it. You're lucky. I even let you get sleep. This he blurts out in a harsh monotone before recovering his cheery demeanor. I'm here because even with the culture fair pulling in new viewers, we're still not hitting the numbers that this academy needs us to. Which is why I've secured a sponsorship. What? He stretches out the last word, using some sort of effect to apply an ethereal reverb to his words. Without further ado, I introduce you all to a drum roll plays from somewhere in the background. Ragatha looks a little more awake, but the rest of us are still trying to shake off sleep to understand what exactly Principal Kane is talking about. Why doesn't he have a roof to his mouth? The Wacky Watch! Wow. You see, vendors for Wacky Watch have been having trouble finding a good audience for their product. But now we have the perfect setting, teen drama. But we're adults. I'm actually... Now, Gangle, I know this is a lot to take in, which is why I've already taken the liberty of fixing a Wacky Watch for each of your wrists. Each of us glanced down. To my shock, the watch is already on my wrist. How does it get there? Oh, I see it. What in the... And don't try removing them either. They've been affixed to your wrists with a very special adhesive. And if you do try to remove them, just say they'll be taking a little piece of you with them. Oh. I can hear Gangle beginning to whine as panic sets in. Omni tugs at her Wacky Watch, but no matter how hard she tugs, the wrist watch stays affixed. Her glove stretching like a rubber band as she pulls at the watch. Ragatha just looks down with a resigned sigh. Kane, I can't remove the arm with the Wacky Watch. What the F? Principal Kane ignores our complaints as he continues his monologue. You see, my turtle dove. In order to secure the funding, we need to make a delay. We need to make it to day 5 and the culture fair. I need you wearing the Wacky Watch at all times. Luckily, I secured a deal where I won't need all of you to do ad reads, but this is of paramount importance that none of you insult or try to disable your Wacky Watches. Good luck with school life, and I can't wait to see what you do at the culture fair. Bye! He stretches out the last syllable as his body folds in on itself an infinite number of times, disappearing from sight. Well, I know this isn't ideal, but at least we can talk to each other now. Should make communicating about the culture fair easier. With the sound of breaking glass, Gangle's comedy mask shatters and falls from her face. Tears well up in her eyes. I don't want a Wacky Watch. Seeing the situation unfold before her, Pomni pipes up. Well, I think it could be useful. And look, Gangle, there's even a picture chat function where you can send people things you draw. Pomni goes over to Gangle, lifting her wrists and pointing to the picture chat feature. That is kind of nice. Gangle sniffles. Yeah, that's the right spirit, Pomni. Now let's all get some sleep before we start classes again tomorrow. Everyone's door closes. I hear a muffled shout from Jax's door. What the heck? Why is there a watch stuck to my arm? I decide to hide in my room before Jax looks for someone to take out his frustration on. I flick my dorm light off as I close my door. I check my Wacky Watch. I got a text from Ragatha. Her portrait is outlined in gold to indicate that she's an RA. Hey, Jenny! I just wanted to check on you after the whole Wacky Watch thing. This actually looks really weird. I guess I'm doing pretty okay, Ragatha. Just getting used to how things work here. I get that. Starting up to the school, losing your memories, and now the Wacky Watch. It's a lot for anyone to take in. You're telling me. There's a few moments before Agatha responds. Well, you don't need to talk to anyone. I'm here. Thanks. I have to take you up on that. Oh, really? Yeah, it's nice to talk with you. That's kind of you to say, Jenny. Maybe I can make you tea sometime this week between all the culture fair stuff. That sounds nice. Cool. B parenthesis. Did she just send a smiling sunglasses emoji? Oh! That's what that is. Well, Agatha can be kind of old-fashioned, but it seems like she genuinely wants to help me fit in here. At least I have one friend in the school. Whoa! Fire weather warning! Day 1 complete! Let's go! How long has this been going on for? How young I yawn as I awake in my room. The clock on my Wacky Watch says it's morning, but the only way I can tell is from the sliver of sunlight peeking from under my door. I slide my school-issued pajamas off and look in the closet. A series of perfectly pressed school uniforms are there, with a little tag on the sleeve of the nearest one. I take a closer look. Looks like Kane left me a note. Hi Jenny, this is Principal Kane. As part of your stay at our lovely academy, you have been provided a set of uniforms free of charge. The price of your dorm was also included in your tuition payment. Looks like you and Ragatha are off to an absolute fantastic start. Good luck on your befriending of the valedictorian classroom resident and residence assistant. Right, there's a lot of people she's almost friends with, but it looks like you two might be fudge. No one really talked as much. As I pulled my uniform over my wacky watch, I looked down at it. I have a text from Ragatha. Are we still walking to school this morning? It takes no time for me to find her door, even though Ragatha is already standing outside of it. It's a cold fall morning. Cold. Brrr. I don't like the cold. Wait, what? I have a fire weather warning. Oh, and like a month ago or a few weeks ago, I don't know, we had a tornado warning, and we don't live in a tornado area. Ready to walk to school with me, Jenny? She takes my hand in hers and we begin our walk. She's surprisingly warm. Whoa! I guess I thought she would be as cold as the outside. I mean, she looks like a rag doll, but she's as warm as any human. Because humans are human. Whoa. Did you sleep well last night? Yeah, I did. Thanks for asking. Still up for tea later? Yeah, I think so. The last time I've been to a tea party was with a manipulative... Oh my gosh. Another tea party with a doll? What if a jester comes in? Poppy playtime reference. Great. Maybe this evening I think there's some in the student lounge. Student lounge? Oh, I guess I hadn't shown you that yet. It's in the dorm building. I'll show you tonight. I smell it, Ragatha. She seems really eager to make plans. I remember Kane's note from this morning mentioning she has a lot of almost friends. I wonder if maybe she's just lonely. Well, let's get going before we end up late to class. She pulls me along, walking at a brusky place as we head to the school entrance. There's cherry blossoms! Oh, cherry blossoms. Sorry. I'm spoiling something that is probably gonna come out in like a decade. Sorry. So how did you like school so far? I shrug. I like the cherry blossoms. Don't know. I haven't been here long enough to really form an opinion. I like the cherry blossoms! She nods. Alright, well, I'm sure you'll come to love it here. I'm not sure about that, but I guess it wouldn't really feel like I was talking to Ragatha unless I was also dealing with her relentless optimism. She laughs nervously. Last time I was late, they locked the entrance. I had to wait outside for hours until someone noticed I wasn't in class, and Kane had to unlock the doors for me. I gave her a worried look. That's messed up. Nobody even noticed you were gone? Oh, no. Wait, I mean, she backpedals, crossing her arms. It was an honest mistake. As we step into the school, she turns to me. Alright, Jenny, quiz time. Do you remember where our homeroom class is? How could I forget? I went there myself yesterday morning, and Ragatha showed me on tour. Up the main stairs and to the left, right? That's right, Jenny! She smiles. Yippee! We got our classroom. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna play a little theme song at the beginning of every day. Okay, we got a little theme song going on. Gotta pull it up. Hold on, Subcooler posted a poll. Is Jax a terrible human being? Kinda, but I forgive him. R.I.P. Ooh, we got some posts. You should know what I'm pulling up, guys. That's the theme song. Gotta reset it. Okay. Aside from us two, Kier's the only one in the class. Oh! Ragatha, Jenny, good to see you. You two are getting along. He glances down at my hand, which Ragatha is still holding. She pulls it away, embarrassed. Oh! Just showing them the room. The way she pulls back reminds me of how she stepped out my door last night. I wonder if... No, it's probably nothing. Oh! Are you hearing this, Bubble? I took a seat next to her, and Ragatha goes back to her cheery self, constantly raising her hand and answering questions as Kinger quizzes the class on his lessons. Well, at least she gets along with the teacher. If I ever fall behind in English, I know whose nose to borrow. As the bell to dismiss morning class rings and we get up to leave, but Kinger asks Ragatha to stay back. I wait for her at the door. They only speak for a moment, Ragatha nodding before turning to leave. Kinger told me Kane wants to meet with me and to discuss his expectations for the culture festival. Want to come with me? I nod. Okay, so I don't have that many options. I think I'll grab some food first, but I'll meet you there. I grabbed the lunch of the day from the cafeteria before seeking out Ragatha, finding her outside of Kane's office, tapping her foot. Oh, hey, sorry I'm late, Ragatha. She notices me. She looks down at her, shaking like embarrassed. Oh, no, Jenny, I wasn't impatient or anything. Whoa, Ragatha. That's I'm just nervous. Kane can be. She pauses to find the polite words for what she wants to say. A bit much. So I just try to get our meetings over as quick as possible. She laughs nervously. I nod. A bit much how? Oh, you know, he asks you to host a game night, and you say yes. And then he asks you to get on the latest gaming consoles and every board game in alphabetical order, and then really obscure ones. And if you try to say no, he just kind of stares at you. She shivers. That does sound pretty intense. Oh, well, I'm here to help you, so how do I help? Just help me keep his expectations in check. She turns to the door nervous. I really don't want to disappoint him, but I nod again. She definitely comes off as a people pleaser. So I know it sounds weird, and you can totally say no if it makes you uncomfortable. But if you can judge, I don't know. Try to talk to Kane if he comes up with any unreasonable expectations. She looks back at me. I nod, and she lets out a big huff of nervous energy. We're here. The little bee. The door flies open, narrowly missing both of us. Well, if it isn't Ragatha and Lady again. He smiles down at us, eyes bulging in excitement. Come. He ushers us into his office. Principal Kane floats over to his desk before taking a seat behind it. Call me I'm not going to say that. Because I have great expectations. Go ahead and wow me, you two. He leans back in his chair as we walk in, puffing on a bubble pipe. Again, I'm surprised he's allowed to do that on school grounds. But if he's the principal, then I guess he makes the rules here. You wanted to talk to us about the culture fair, right? That I did, class representative. He takes the pipe out of his mouth and he leans forward. We need a fire eater, a knife juggler, a cotton candy machine, street vendors for every type of Japanese food. I want a realistic reenactment of the story of 47 Ronin, a line of dancing geishas. Young lady, I have heard rumor that the Prime Minister of Japan himself may be in attendance. What? Kane opens his hands as the miniature fireworks go flying about the room. Well, Kane, Ragatha is struggling. My time to step up. You know what we're gonna say? What should we say, guys? What should we say? We can redo it! Okay, Kane, don't you think that's a bit much to ask? Ragatha doesn't respond but nods stiffly. Well, of course, my pupil. I was gonna provide the food myself. Principal Kane shakes his head as he regains his composure. He scratches his chin again. But now that I think about it, I don't see a practical way for you to do any of these things I asked you for. See, that's better. I was starting to feel really bad. Is he actually starting to see a reason? You know what? You two make the rest of the day off. Take the rest of the day off to start planning. I'm gonna completely revamp my plan, so I don't get to go to my second hour class again. Like, buddy, I need to learn. Principal Kane laughs maniacally before dismissing us. Go on, you two. Have fun with the rest of your day. I'll be in touch. We leave Principal Kane's chaotic office. Phew. She wipes her brow. Thanks for helping. She wipes her brow? What? Thanks for helping me manage Kane's expectations today, Jenny. I nod. You really came through for me. She looks down at me with a warm smile. Oh, Ragatha. Since Kane gave us an early day to start planning, do you want to meet in the student plans while we go over the culture plan? Sounds good. Great, let's get going then. Are we gonna get to have tea? Last time I had tea with the doll, I almost died. Actually, I've never actually played Poppy Playtime. I still need to find the money for that, because I do not have $20. Come on, Jenny, since Kane let us out so early, the weather is gonna be a lot nicer. Huh, I guess I didn't think of that. We stroll out into the autumn air. It was a lot less cold than this morning. Wow, Jenny, we haven't had weather like this in summer. I can't deny the weather is pretty nice. Oh, guys, the fire weather warning is gone. And I know with your help, the culture fair will be a great success. She jollily swings her arm in the air as she talks to me, then just like when she was showing me the dorms. Well, you know, let's at least start planning the fair before we say it's gonna be a success. Oh my gosh. I do not normally talk this much. I only have half of my water bottle left. She smiles back at me. Yeah, of course. It's just nice to have some help. I was really nervous I would have to organize this whole thing on my own. That would be pretty stressful. Hopefully we can share the burden of organizing the culture fair pretty evenly. And we got my other two favorite ships working together. Funny Bunny and Abstrategy. I take a seat in the student lounge, a cup of tea that Ragatha made me in my hand. Wait! Pour myself some tea. Pinky up. Ragatha went to her room to grab some things, but it's been a while since she left. To my surprise, the first person to walk into this company, I'm having tea with the doll, and then the jester walks in. Do you guys recognize that? Poppy Playtime, you're having tea with Lily Lovebraids, and then the prototype walks in. Hi. I waved to her. Hi, Jenny. Here for dinner? Dinner? What? I was actually gonna meet with Ragatha for... As if summoned by my words, Ragatha walks in, carrying a paper bag of groceries. Hi, Jenny! She gives me a friendly wave. Hey, Ragatha. We're gonna have tea and prepare for the culture festival. She puts the palm to her forehead. I knew I was forgetting something. Sorry, Jenny, I kind of forgot that me and Pomni make dinner in the lounge every Tuesday. I suddenly feel very awkward. Oh, am I interrupting something, or... No! They say at the exact same time. We got some Ragapom scenes. Just gonna refill my tea. I mean, if you want to, you could join us for dinner. Would that be okay? Ragatha and Pomni exchange a quick look before nodding. Yeah, you know what they say, Jenny. Yay! Variety is the spice of life. I've never heard someone say that. I nod. Okay, Ragatha, well, I didn't bring anything to cook, so I'm just gonna work on ideas for the culture fair, I guess. That sounds great, Jenny. I'm excited to see what you come up with. The two of them get to work swiftly. Did they just say swiftly? As they make spaghetti. What did they just say? Spaghetti and meatballs. Woo! Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I don't know Korean, so. Ragatha sets the water to boil and hands Pomni a jar of sauce to heat up. Even as Pomni pours the sauce at the pot and starts one of the burners to warm it up, Ragatha eyes her nervously. Pomni must be a pretty bad cook if Ragatha doesn't even know how to start to heat up pasta sauce in the stove. No time to think about it at all, though. I begin to jot ideas down in the notebook for the culture festival. Oh no, I forgot to grab something to stir the pasta with, she says, clutching her hair. Jenny, Pomni, can you guys hold things down while I go grab something from my room? I was trying to work on ideas, but I was struggling to come up with any ideas anyways. I nod. We'll be fine for a few minutes, Ragatha. Good, thanks, Jenny. Try not to burn the place down, you two. What format do people make visual novels on? Because I want to be able to, like, choose your own room. I mean, choose your own name. That'd be fun. I try my best to hold things down. Hold them down till the boy stops shaking. Hold them down like this is how they hold us down while the drum goes colder. Hold us down while we slowly age. Hold us down while the boy gets colder. Where the heck is the blood in our veins? Sorry. Watching the pasta boil and making sure the pasta sauce is heating evenly. But within a few minutes, the student lounge is filled with the unpleasant smell of burning tomatoes. I turn to Pomni. Hey, Pomni, is the sauce supposed to smell like that? She picks up the jar and looks at it. It says smoky romesco sauce. She reads directly off the label. Maybe it's supposed to smell like that? I shrug. That's not a sauce I've heard of before. I keep watching the pasta water. The smoky romesco sauce bubbles ominously next to me. Maybe if I turn up the heat, it will. As Pomni twists the knob on the nearly antique stove range, it goes to maximum heat. Pomni, wait! All I manage to let out before the flame engulfs the pasta sauce. Oh no! She says, trying to turn it back. As she does, the knob comes off in her hand. She gives me a nervous look. The once appetizing-looking smoky romesco turns into a truly unpleasant shade of orange, bubbling, ominously popping off the growling bubbles, popping up the growling bubbles, and spurts of sauce launching out of the pot. It looks like something out of cartoon Wish's Cauldron. Just as the chaos builds to crescendo, Ragatha comes back into the lounge. Hey guys, how's it? Oh, she spots the bubbling pot. Get out now, she's gonna blow. Pomni and myself follow Ragatha out, taking cover out just outside the lounge. Moments later, the glass pot bursts with an audible noise inside the lounge, smoky romesco coating the window like a blood splatter in a TV crime drama. Huh! 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 I'm sorry, guys. No, it's okay. We were both supposed to take care of the making dinner, so it's really both of our responsibility. But I was the one who set the burner so high it made that sauce stew. Pomni gestures around the room, while coated in freshly exploded romesco sauce. Right. I shrug. We all make mistakes, you know. If you say so, Jenny. She turns to Ragatha. Take out? Ragatha nods. We'll have to find somewhere other than the lounge to eat it, though. She gives me a meaningful look. Jenny, your room is pretty open, right? By open, she means empty. Hey, but it's past sundown. We're not allowed in each other's rooms. I nodded into it. Great, I'll order some food on CANON. Spudsies? Yay! Spudsies! Ragatha makes a face. I guess that's fine. I'm done for anything. Pomni nods. Oh no, Ragatha's gonna get high on stupid sauce! The food arrives in a few minutes and we spread it out on the floor of my room like an impromptu fast food picnic. As Pomni and Ragatha exchange jokes and memories about the school, my room feels a little less empty tonight. I can't help but smile and laugh along with them as they tell stories about how Kinger once forgot his notes to class once. Or that one time Kane tried to take them on a field trip, but the bus no-clipped into the road and ended up in lower orbit. Time passes quickly as we finish our dinner. Hey Jenny, thanks for letting us use your room. I nod. No problem. Yeah, Jenny's pretty cool, huh, Pomni? Yeah, I guess so. Pomni checks her wacky watch. Oh wow, is it really that late? Ragatha checks her own wacky watch. Oh, it's already past curfew. Sorry, Jenny, we didn't even get any planning done. Pomni heads out, but Ragatha lingers a few more minutes. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you mind waking up early tomorrow? We can go over plans for the culture fair, and I'll even make you some tea. How does that sound? Oh, speaking of tea, I gotta finish mine up. Delicious. Okay, I consider the proposal for a second, then nod. Sounds good to me, Ragatha. Alright, I'll come get you so we can go to the school bright and early. I nod. I'll be looking forward to it. Me too. See you tomorrow, Jenny. Ragatha says, quickly heading up, gathering the trash from our room before heading out. Meal! How did I mix up room and meal? Day 2 complete! Yay! We finished day 2, guys. Hold on, I'm pulling something out. I awake earlier than normal to knocking on my door. Ready? Theme song. Okay. That must be Ragatha. Hey Jenny, ready for our morning meeting? Coming! I grumble, making my way over to the light switch and flicking it on before pulling a toy uniform. I didn't even bother to fix the wrinkles in it before pulling it over one shoulder and opening the door. Morning! I mumble. I look down. Ragatha already has our tea set ready. All packed up in a basket and a carrying basket ready for the trek to school. The entire tea set is made from white porcelain and it has cute floral designs. It seems to suit Ragatha. You know, a cup of Earl Grey can have just as much caffeine as a cup of coffee and is less likely to give you the jitters. Earl Grey? Reminds me of a little reference. Even against the morning cold and how early she woke us up, Ragatha's relentless optimism shines through. Oh. Okay, well, let's head out then. I say, trying to match her enthusiasm, but unable to mask the tiredness in my own voice. She at least seems to appreciate the gesture. The gesture? Gesture. Jester is crazy. She seems to appreciate the gesture. Wait, gesture? What? We make our way over to the school promptly. I'm surprised that it's even open this early, but here we are. I start heading over to the homeroom before bumping into Ragatha and walking the opposite direction. Okay, I don't normally talk this much, so now my brain is buffering. I read that as Hunmoon. You know, like from K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry about that, Jenny. Aren't we heading to homeroom? Actually, I was hoping we could go somewhere special. Whoa! What are we doing? What are we doing, Ragatha? Hold on. Now, Ragatha, what do you mean by special? See, look, we're questioning it. Special? Special how? You'll see. I'm Ragatha, what are you talking about? Ragatha. It is my 3rd day here. I want to go to class and understand how we do things. You have taken me out of 2nd period twice, Ragatha. She says happily, leading me down the corridor. We wander her before she leads me down a dusty hallway that I'm pretty sure I haven't seen any students in. I don't remember Ragatha showing me this part of the school during our tour. No! There's no students here. That means it's... No, I don't like this. Ragatha. The fluorescent lights above us flicker ominously. After a few minutes, she walks up to a door, twists the handle, and with a creak it opens. Here it is. Why are we in here, Ragatha? Ragatha, please tell me we're in here to do some planning. Please? They better not start playing anything from High School Musical. Like, yeah. This is the place. Doesn't look at all that special. So what is it? This is the place I go when I feel overwhelmed. Why, Ragatha? Why are we going where you feel when you get overwhelmed? Why? I don't like this. I don't like what's going on. Okay, let's continue. You overwhelmed? I say half sarcastically. I know, it might seem like I have it all together, but sometimes I really just need to get away. I mean, I'm the class rep and the president assistant. She laughs nervously. If anything goes wrong, it's basically my fault. Even class reps need time off, you know? I nod. Well, if you ever need to share your burdens, I'm here for you, too. But why are we here? Why'd you take me here, too? Why are we both here, buddy? I really appreciate that, Jenny, but I'm the one who volunteered to be class rep. As long as everyone else can be happy, maybe I can be happy, too. Ragatha. I can't help but feel bad for her. Cause I'm the moment, I'm the one you call when someone takes a fall and then ask you if you're okay. Don't worry about me, Jenny. See, she keeps blushing when she talks to us. It's the same color as her hair. Sorry. I'm tougher than I look. Now let's get to work. Don't want the tea to get any colder. Oh, I was getting scared for a second. Cheers, mate. Cheers. I nod again. I sit at a spare desk and pull out my school notebook and start writing down ideas. Ragatha goes up to another desk and begins making tea, pulling a canister of hot water out from her travel basket. At this point in the idea process, no idea is a bad idea, so I just let any idea that strikes me flow out into the page. Maybe we could have live music. What kind of foods do other students like? I thought she was talking about right there. Maybe we could ask them to see if King can provide them. And if Gangler and Zoomble are doing art, maybe we could do an art exhibition or have them do art to help advertise the stalls. I'm so busy writing down ideas, I didn't notice that Ragatha comes over with 2 cups of tea, sitting one down right in front of me. Got some tea. I inhale the smell of the tea. Oh, I accidentally inhaled the liquid. It's empty now. It kind of smells like citrusy and floral with maybe some vanilla in there too. Oh, that probably smells really good. This one smells like metal. Because it is. It definitely smells better than the teas I had at home, which either smelled like straight sugar or whatever else it had been sitting next to in the fridge. I take a moment to enjoy the aroma. Enjoying the tea, Jenny? I nod. It smells really nice. I take a sip and almost spit it out. That's nowhere near as sweet as the tea I'm used to at home. Still, after a bit, I gulp it down. That's one way to wake up. Is something wrong, Jenny? She looks concerned. It's nothing. Let's talk about the culture fair ideas. I say, pushing my notebook towards her. She reviews each idea, nodding. These are all pretty good ideas. I don't know where we get live music, though. She reads my idea about doing different food stalls, pointing at the line on the one page. Look, she looks at me. Oh, this is a really good one. If we can ask everyone what their favorite food is, we might be able to get Kane to make a stall including all of them. She's certainly free with compliments, but I appreciate her positivity. I try the old gray again. Still way too bitter for me. How does Millie like that? Hey, Ragatha? Yes, Jenny? Do you have any sugar? Ragatha seems a bit taken aback. Sugar? I nod. Yeah, I'm not used to taking my tea like I gesture to the hot Earl Grey. She pauses a moment before nodding, bringing a sugar bowl over with some sugar cubes in it. Sorry, Jenny. I take a sugar cube, then another, then about 3 more. Hey, Jenny, take it easy. You don't want to drown out the taste of the tea from the sugar, right? I disregard her protest, adding a few more before stirring my tea. When it takes on the consistency of warm maple syrup, I take a sip. Just like Mom used to make. The consistency of maple syrup? I don't want to drink something like that. I nod as I eagerly sip my tea. Really good. You know what? I might as well just like. So do you want to hear my ideas for the culture fair? I nod. Well, I was thinking it might be nice for everyone to pick something to present for the future culture fair. No, not presentations. No. I hate presentations. No, man. Pomni could do a historical presentation on different culture festivals. Young Zubul could maybe present the best art they did for the culture festival. I nod. What could Jax do? She begins to genuinely think about it. Wasn't he supposed to help Pomni? I seem to remember that. But the idea of Jax helping anyone seems pretty unlikely based on my experiences with him. Maybe we should just hope he doesn't mess things up for everyone else. She giggles nervously. I nod. So what should we do, even if everyone presents? Ragatha pauses to think about all that for a second. I don't know, Jenny. Any ideas? Since we're planning the festival, so whatever we do, it has to be something that won't interfere with helping everyone plan the culture festival. It eventually hits me. What if we MC the presentation? MC? I nod. You know, we could tell everyone about everyone's presentations, cue them to the stage, and talk about how we brought people together. Oh yeah! So, first presentation is going to be Pomni. First presentation is going to be Pomni. She's going to be talking about she's going to talk about some historical culture festivals. Take it away. Speechless. You know, we can tell people, yeah. I take another sip of my thoroughly sweetened tea. That's a good idea, Jenny. More tea? I nod. Ragatha pours me another tea and I empty the rest of the sugar bowl into it. Ragatha just gives me a smile as I shovel cube after cube into the tea. Not sweet enough. I'll need to get some more sugar before I make tea for you again, Jenny. I nod and we both laugh as I drink my syrupy sweet tea. Okay. As we sip tea in Ragatha's special hideaway, I can understand why she finds this room so peaceful. No chaos, no signs of chaos from the rest of the school. No chance of someone walking in and interrupting the moment. I don't blame Ragatha for keeping this place to herself. As the hour creeps on, we're both reluctant to go to class. Still, we eventually have to. I want to go to class! Genuinely. Ragatha checks her wacky watch. Whoa, time really flies when you're having fun, huh, Jenny? Do we have to head to class already? Ragatha nods. We really should. It'd be a pretty bad class rep if I encourage you to be late to class, you know? We don't want to make Kane angry, right? Ragatha, oh, you definitely don't want to make Kane angry. My tea fell! You definitely don't want to make Kane angry. Ragatha begins cleaning up the tea set. I help her, bringing the now empty sugar bowl over to her basket. I had a lot of fun planning with you today, though, Jenny. Me too. Can we do this tonight, though? Or tonight, too. I said 2. Didn't it say 2? 2, yes. Ragatha taps her wacky watch, setting her planner before clenching her teeth and sucking a bit of air in. I'm sorry, Jenny. I have softball practice tonight. It's kind of the one thing I never let myself skip, you know? Nice. I nod. That's too bad. An idea occurs to me as we finish up cleaning to the homeroom. Wait, Ragatha. What's up, Jenny? Can I come to your practice? No, I don't know, Jenny. I'm not that good. You won't waste your afternoon doing that. It was not that, right? I'm free on every afternoon except Thursdays. I have sewing. No, I mean, I can just bring my notebook and keep brainstorming ideas, and we can still walk back together, you know? I mean, if you want to, that would be okay with me. Cool. It's a deal. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action. We go. That's really nice of you to say. I guess it'll be the first time I have a real audience. But I'm happy you'll come out to see me. I'll meet you after school and walk you to the field, okay? I know. I dozed off a few times in the homeroom, still groggy from waking up so early to meet Ragatha and play at the culture festival. I was happy to get to spend some extra time with her, and I'm happy she felt comfortable enough to share her secret place with me. So I can't help but feel like she seems a little pensive this morning. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. She's probably right. She's tougher than she looks. Right? Jenny, are you sleeping? I feel Ragatha's hand gently shake me. Jenny? Sorry, I guess I'm not used to waking up so early. Ragatha gives me a half smile before shaking her head. Right, sorry, I guess that's my fault. Before I could reassure her, the bell for lunch rang. Well, I got nothing from that lecture. Oh my gosh, how early did we wake up? Like 4 a.m.? Buddy, that would only give me like 3 hours of sleep. The thought immediately disappears from my mind as Ragatha excitedly tugs on me to get up from my desk. Come on, Jenny, we've got a lot of work to do. Right. I sluggishly rubbed my eyes before getting to my feet and following Ragatha into the hallway. Alright, we have today and tomorrow to make sure the culture fair goes off without a hitch, she says with an exaggerated smile. I'll see if Cat's Eye can come. Hello? Oh. Hello? Uh-huh. Oh, sorry. They can't. She says with an exaggerated smile. So what do you say? What do you say? Let's check up on the progress everyone has made so far. And then we can share some of the ideas we came up with this morning. Can we actually in the cafeteria this time? She punctuates her sentence with a jovial swing of her arm. I'm too tired to take the lead on this, but it would be lying. I would be lying if I said sorry. I would be lying if I said her enthusiasm was at least a little bit infectious. I just immediately start like, is annoyingly catchy though. It's infectious. First we check on Pomni and Jackson in the library. Pomni mutters to herself as she sits on the library table, sorting through a few books. Hey there, Pomni. Ragatha waves as we approach the jester girl. Oh, hey guys! Pomni's voice is filled with false enthusiasm. That doesn't reassure his eyes as we approach. We're just here to check on the progress you've made so far for the culture festival. I think you and Jax were supposed to find out what a culture festival was, right? Definitely one of the weirdest tasks Ken would give out, but I won't question his methods. That shouldn't have been too difficult, right? I say, giving her an encouraging grin. Yeah, well, you'd think so, she says, returning my enthusiasm. She has a nose, guys. The way her voice trails off at the end of that sentence makes me think this won't be as easy as we thought. I can't find any books about anything I need. This library isn't organized in any way that makes sense. I spent all yesterday just taking shelves down to find anything relevant. Ragatha pauses a moment before responding. Oh wait, I thought Jax was supposed to be helping you. Where is he? Pomni shrugs. Your guess is as good as mine. He ditched me on Monday and said it was a waste of time. Siri? Ragatha clutches her hair before cutting herself off, having an annoyed sigh that seems to move her entire body. Oh, I shouldn't even be surprised. The ragdoll straightens her blazer, trying to compose herself again. Jenny and I were thinking of having everyone present what they've been working on this week. We were hoping you'd be able to present a historical presentation with what you found. Which is, she pauses a moment before mumbling out the rest of her sentence. Nothing. Right. Oh my gosh, Jax, you got it, buddy. So there's no funny bunny in this. That's disappointing. Very disappointing. Honestly, it would generally help me cope with episode 9. Whoa. Pomni shakes her head, gathering what few notes she has spread across a massive notebook papers. Don't get me wrong, it sounds like a fun idea, and if I even had a single book on the subject, I could probably put something together, but right now, no, I understand, you're right. It was silly to even ask. An awkward silence commences. I decide to break the tension. Well, Pomni, we have to check up on Zebul and Giggle's progress. I guess, let us know if there's anything we can do to help you further. Pomni offers us an unamused smile. Oh. Well, it's clear Pomni's frustrated at the situation and not at us. I can't help but notice Ragatha stagger a little bit as we leave the library. Her formerly undefeatable enthusiasm now dented. Hey, I can't believe Jax would just leave Pomni to sort through the library on her own. She cuts me off before I can reassure her. I personally don't find it so difficult to believe, but I understand she's just venting right now. Who knows what he's even doing right now? Probably trying to mess everything up for the rest of us. She starts riling herself off. Hey, it's okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. For now, let's focus on checking on Gingle and Zubul. As far as Jax, you don't have to worry. I'm here. I won't let him mess anything up. I can, you know. Pow. I give her a reassuring smile. Ragatha returns my smile with a tired one of her own before nodding. Yeah, you're right, Jenny. Thanks. We're not beat yet. A little enthusiasm seeps back into her expression. Let's check on Zubul and Gingle. Entering the art room, Zubul and Gingle are completely engrossed in their own artworks. Hey guys! Ragatha manages to summon her usual cheery tone as she greets the two. Huh? Oh, hey Ragatha and Jenny, what's up? We're just checking up on your progress for the culture fair so far. Ragatha wanders over, peering over Gingle's shoulder. Gingle seems completely unaware. Well, we've been working on posters and promotional stuff for the moment. Yeah, it looks like you guys have been busy. I look over at Ragatha, whose face has gone white at Gingle's drawing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, please don't show them. Ragatha jumps out of her state, alerting Gingle of her presence. Oh, Ragatha! Jenny! Gingle covers her drawing with her ribbon arms, though it's much too late as Ragatha has already seen it. That's an interesting drawing there, Gingle. Alright, are you hanging that up for the culture fair? Ragatha's cheeks are now burning red. Gingle gives her a shy smile before nodding. Yeah, that was the plan. I walk over to see what the hubbub is about. Zubul follows me. We all crowd around Gingle as we eye her drawing. No! We're just gonna, skip that. Huh? Her expression goes pale. No way! Gingle clutches her drawing protectively. It's okay if you don't want me to put it up. Only look on. I follow Ragatha out the art classroom. She looks utterly defeated by the afternoon's events. I barely have any time to ask her about it, though, when the incarnation of trouble itself comes strolling down the hallway. Oh! It's this kid! You need to get back to work! The purple bunny makes eye contact with us. His eyes widen for a moment, and he immediately tries to turn down another hallway. But Jax is already too late. Ragatha is locked on. She's locked in! Jax! She shouts with a voice so loud and angry enough to silence the other students in the hallway. The purple bunny stops dead in his tracks before turning his head and batting his eyes at us. Yes? His tone is dripping in sarcasm, but nonetheless Ragatha marches up to him. You were supposed to research culture festivals with Pomni in the library. Why haven't you been doing that? Jax looks up, pretending to ponder before shrugging coolly. Oh, that's easy, because this culture fair is big as dumb and I didn't want to do it. Ragatha huffs. Oh, so you just leave Pomni to do it all by herself? Hey, I offered Pomni to ditch with me. She didn't take my offer. It's not my fault. He grins back at Ragatha, intentionally needling her. Whoa, what does that mean? Ugh, do you realize how selfish you sound? I take a step forward, but the argument has already started. Seriously? Selfish? Huh? Why do you care so much about this stupid festival? It's gonna be fun! Cat's Eye's probably gonna be there. Ooh. He says only half joking. Seems like he's getting angry too. Yes? Well, obviously because he cuts her off before she can get another word out, stepping closer to her. Because it makes you feel important like you need to be. He throws up his hands in mock surrender. Go ahead, feel important, but don't pretend I'm the one being selfish. I stop between them and escalate any more glaring daggers at the rabbit. He looks down at me before scoffing, especially now that you've got Jenny fooled too. He looks down at me with a smirk. Don't worry, kid. Your damsel's not in distress. He pauses as Ragatha huffs, searching for the words to defend herself. She came at me, remember? He rolls his eyes before turning away from us, walking down the hallway and out of sight. We stand in silence for a moment. Ragatha's anger quickly fades to regret. She buries her face in her hands before pulling them back to the sides of her face. Hey, are you okay? She gives me a tired smile. Yeah, I'm doing good. Tougher than I look, remember? She gives me her best happy face, but I'm not convinced. That background music reminds me of. Please don't tell me all you gotta do, I think you'll do. Only we're never gonna get to make it home, you know it's true. Yeah, I know, but I still have softball practice, remember? She says, changing the subject quickly. I almost forgot about her softball practice. Oh yeah, you're still coming, right? She says, in a hopeful look in her eyes. What? I give her a warm smile back. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. So are you organizing with your team? Or I trail off. Oh, there's no team or anything. What? I mean, sometimes I can get Pomni or Gankle or Zeeble to join me. Or Kate has us play a pickup game, but it's usually just me out there. You're probably going to be the first person I've taken to join me for practice in a long time. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be! Honestly, I've kind of become used to practicing on my own. It's peaceful. Sometimes I just stand out there in front of the pitching machine and just practice by swinging until problems feel smaller. As far as ways to deal with stress, that isn't the worst. Especially after everything that happened today. Sounds like she might need it. The more I hang out with her, it's hard not to notice how lonely she seems. Cause I'm the one friend, I'm the one you call when someone takes a phone, and I'm there to ask you if you're okay. Well, I really want to go out there and watch you today. Come on, Jenny, don't say stuff like that. You're gonna make me blush. Girl, you've been blushing for the past 3 days. Don't. Well, it's true, I tell her. And who knows, maybe I'll like it so much I'll join you for practice more often. How does that sound? Well, it would be nice to have someone else out there. She trails off. As long as you're sure that you're not just doing it to try to make me feel better. I shake my head empathetically. I really want to go out there today. Maybe if I get to a good place and taking my notes, you can show me the ropes? I like that, Jenny. I keep saying Jenny's name so weird, like, Jenny? 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 He doesn't really like Jenny? Jenny? Because they can never ever be Jenny. We start heading out that way before Ragatha stops me. Oh, I forgot I need to change into my uniform. Do you mind meeting me on the pitch? You remember where it is, right? I nod. She nods back at me, smiling. Good, I'll see you out there. Woo! As I step out and walk towards the softball field, I can't suppress a shiver as a chill runs through the light autumn air. The sky is a deep orange, the clouds a bruised purple. I wait a few moments on the bleachers, and Ragatha shows up in her softball uniform. Hey! Hey, Jenny! Hope you weren't waiting too long. I know it's a bit chilly. I shake my head, reassuring her. She makes her way out into the field, setting up a pitching machine as she makes conversation. So how have your classes been going? How have your classes been going so far? Well, homeroom, you remember that, and then I've been taken out of all my second period classes, you know, because you've been having me go out of my second period classes. Oh, you know, boring. Yeah, Ragatha laughs nervously. Well, you should try to pay attention to them. As your class rep, I'm supposed to be in charge of your academic success. So, I would look bad if I didn't encourage you to pay attention in all your classes. Yeah, but I mostly just look forward to hanging out with you. Whoa! Whoa! Ragatha goes quiet for a moment. Well, I look forward to that too, but you should still pay attention in class, you know. I try to pay attention in class, it's just boring as heck. You know, the one class in all my classes that isn't boring is band. Oh my god! I'll try. I tease her. Alright, Jenny, I'm all set to start. You okay in the bleachers? I nod, pulling out my notebook and starting to go over our plans. We forgot to ask the other students which foods they wanted for a culture festival either. Plus, Ragatha and I need to work on our jokes as we MC the event, if people decide to present. The more I look at the ideas we agreed on, the more I realize that we're gonna need to cram multiple days of work into tomorrow. I glance up. Ragatha is squaring up at home plate, her body tightly wound as she holds the bat at the ready. Want to practice too. Oh, slay! A cool wind blows. Ragatha loads each softball into the back of the pitching machine, each one thumping softly against each other. I want to look at my notes and start trying to make a plan, but I can't keep my eyes off Ragatha. The first ball shoots out, and her body uncoils, gleaming aluminum bat, swinging forward to meet the ball. With a sharp crack and a metallic ping, the softball goes flying. Flying. One hit like that would be impressive. Ragatha keeps winding back up, her bat meeting each softball and sending it flying. She finishes the set and is already panting. Hey Jenny, if you're not taking any notes, would you mind helping me collect all the softballs? Sure. I nod, getting up from the bleachers and collecting the softballs from the outfield. I help her load them again. The second time around, I managed to make a few more notes about the Culture Festival, but I'm still pretty much mesmerized by Ragatha every time I look up from the notebook. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, buddy! She finishes the set by sending a softball sailing over the park fence. Hey Jenny! Yeah, I'll get the ball. Oh, whoa, I'm not about to say that! I say preemptively, happy to help. Actually, I noticed you watching me. You want to take a turn? Oh, come on, I bet you could do a pretty good job. I'm gonna flinch, buddy. I'm gonna flinch. Besides, then I can check your notes and see if I have any ideas to offer. Well, it's not like I can tell her I didn't get work done because I can't. Whoa! Whoa! What in the High School Musical is this? I'll give it my best shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, y'all, just like my country, young, scruffy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Whoa. Ragatha nods, excited. After we load up the machine, she leans against me, putting a hand around my waist. Whoa! Whoa, buddy! Whoa! You gotta stick. Whoa! I don't wanna. No, bro. She reaches up to my shoulders. And don't be so stiff, Jenny. Let yourself move. How about you show me a few practice swings first? I know. I nod. Practicing the motion. So you go like this, and I have a small area. I don't want to hit my microphone. So Ragatha gives me a few pointers before walking over to the pitching machine and turning it on. She gives me a few slow underhead lobs. What does this mean? After a few swings, I get a good feel for when to hit the bat, for when to hit the ball, and where to aim my bat. Good job, Jenny. Ready for the machine? I nod, squaring up to the plate. I got this. Ready? With a whirring sound, the pitching machine turns on. It's getting close to dark, so I squint my eyes, leaning forward a bit. Jenny, don't lean so far forward. You might get... Are the last words I hear before a softball comes rocketing out of the machine and slams into my head. See, that's why I don't do sports anymore. Jenny! The world goes black as I fall backwards, pain radiating from my eye socket where the softball hit me. Oh, I bet that was so painful. Oh man. I wake up in an unfamiliar room. Ming! A cyan mannequin leans above me. Is Jenny okay? Well, they are pretty badly concussed. I don't think they should be going anywhere else. Ming! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see. Well, don't assume. Buddy, you know what they say about assuming. Nonsense! Oh, I don't even know. I'm second. I try to stand up and immediately feel woozy. I fall forward, but thankfully Ragatha catches me. Oof. Jenny, be careful! The Ragatha rolls his eyes. You shouldn't have assumed you were in a good condition to walk out just because you felt okay lying in bed. You can say the thing. But the school is closing soon. Ragatha, can you take Jenny back to the dorms? Of course. She says, lifting me up and popping one of my arms across her shoulders. Let's get going. Okay, Jenny? Okay, Ragatha, let's go. He made an assuming joke. I make my way out of the clinic on unsteady legs, leaning heavily on Ragatha the entire time, because I am dying. As we make our way out of the school entrance, I'm really grateful to— Whoa! Whoa, buddy! Y'all better not be making fan arts of this. Whoa! I don't want to be reading this stuff, guys. I'm not gonna read that out loud. Thanks, Ragatha. Don't mention it. Guess this means I won't be seeing you at softball practice in the future, huh? I wouldn't say that. I will just be, if I go, I will just be in the bleachers. I will not be going out onto the field anytime soon. Really? Yeah, gotta get back up if you get knocked down. Oh, I swear there's a lyric like that. I say, putting on a brave face, but I can't help but suck in air as we keep limping towards the dorms. That softball hit me pretty hard, and I still have a pretty bad headache. Take it easy, okay, Jenny? She says, helping me up the stairs as we arrive in the dorm building. She leads me down the hallway all the way to my dorm. She pushes the door open without a second thought, lowering me onto my bed. Are you going to be okay, Jenny? Probably. Jenny, you need to take this seriously. I am serious! Even if I'm not okay, it's like, not like you can stay here with me. I say, remembering how insistent Regan has been about not being up for this curfew. This is a special case. If you needed me to stick around, I think Ken would understand. No, it's fine. No, buddy, it's fine. I want to go to sleep. I'm actually going to go to sleep right now. We've been here for an hour. How long has this been? Well, I guess I wouldn't mind some more tea. Without another word, Ragatha gets up and fetches her tea set. She returns swiftly, bringing me a steaming cup. A cup of tea she pours me this time smells herby and kind of sweet. It sort of reminds me of the smell of apples I inhale as I inhale the aroma. Oh no! The cap fell off. Oh yeah, when I was like 2, I accidentally stepped on the cap and now it's deformed. Imagine I fix it. It smells nice. What is it? Chamomile. It's good for relaxation. I take a sip. Wah. Sorry, Jenny. I haven't had time to restock on sugar. It's okay. I'll manage. I say, smiling back at her as I sip the tea. My eyelids feel really heavy. Why am my eyes, my heart, am I so heavy? Ragatha puts a hand on my shoulder. Thanks, Jenny, for everything tonight. I'll be here tomorrow in the morning to check up on you and take you to class, okay? Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks, Mom. I say the word slipping out of my mouth before I know what I'm saying. For a moment, Ragatha's expression shifts, but it's too fast for me to get a read on how she reacts. Well, sorry, I meant thanks, Ragatha. Because I'm the mom friend. I'm the one you call when someone takes a fall and then ask you if you're okay. Sweet dreams, Jenny. I'm not sure what her reaction was about, but that's okay. I can't fight off sleep any longer as Ragatha flips off the lights of my room on her way out. Yeah, bye, Ragatha. Day 3 complete! Yay! Let's go! We finished day 3. Only 2 more days until we survive 5 Nights at Freddy's. I wake the next day to a knocking on my door. Jenny, you ready to go to school today? I get up and immediately lie back down, searing pain coursing through my head. Oh yeah, give me I try again. Before I can protest, the door flies open and Ragatha bursts in. Jenny, you're so hurt! Oh no, this is my fault. No, Ragatha, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't lose my mind. I say, trying to get up, but the pain is still a bit too much. I can handle it. Hold up. Wait. I can handle it. Clearly not fine, she says, lowering my head back onto my pillow. Oh, this is all my fault. If I hadn't asked you to join me for my stupid golf ball practice. No, buddy. Oh, if I hadn't accepted. Ragatha, I wanted to join you for my words fall on deaf ears as Ragatha paces back and forth. Well, you can't go to school like this, Ragatha. Come on, I can make it. And I can. I say, gritting my teeth. I just need to grab the horseradish sauce. I say, gritting my teeth as I manage to push myself up into a sitting position. Jenny, stop. Ship thousands of products. It's okay. I'll write up you a pass for today. You can stay here and I'll take over organizing for the culture festival. I don't like the sound of that. I want to help organize them. Can we at least walk to school together? You want to go to school today? I shake my head. Not really, but I should at least follow up with Nurse Ming, right? She paces the room a bit, muttering to herself under her breath, nodding a few times before nodding. Okay, but I'm gonna walk you there myself, okay? I nod. I'm gonna hop on my bed and I get to my feet and manage to put my shoes on. As we head out the door, I lean against her. I can't deny it's nice to have some buddy. Stop. Buddy, no. Jenny, you. She gasps. Whoa, man. I'm not liking this. Huh. Are you guys enjoying this? You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're pretty bold, huh? I say, unable to put a filter between my thoughts in my head. She pulls me in a little closer. Whoa! 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 I'm not enjoying this! She chuckles nervously. Come on, let's get you to Nurse Ming's office. We need to go see the nurse! We make our way through the entrance in the nurse's office. Oh, hey Jenny, doing any better today? Head. Hurt. Nurse Ming shakes his head. Maybe time to get Kane involved. But until we can look at him, I'm gonna need to keep Jenny under observations and do some brain scans. Brain scans? I don't know why Kane complains about the school funding so much. Seems like we're loaded. I'm loaded, guys. I'm loaded. Oh wait, so that means I can't afford Poppy Playtime. If if this video gets 3 likes, I will probably play time. Will they be okay to go to classes? Nurse Ming shrugs. I don't know, and I don't want to assume anything until the brain scans come back. Hey Jenny, I'll go ask everyone about their favorite foods and organize the culture festival, okay? Wait, even my concussed state, I feel like that's not a good idea. Weren't we supposed to work together on that? Wait, Ragatha, but before I can protest, Nurse Ming eases me onto a bed. I'll be back for lunch, okay, Jenny? Maybe if you're feeling better, we can eat together. Well, wait! Before I can stop her, she's off. My thoughts start becoming more clear. She must blame herself for my injury, but still I don't want her running off on her own. I need to blow my nose again. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, that did nothing. We have a lot to do for the culture festival, and based on what she told me yesterday, I really need to make sure she doesn't try to shoulder the whole burden of organizing the culture festival alone. I think it'd be pretty fun. I like organizing stuff. I could get Cat side here. It feels like we were getting somewhere yesterday, and she was letting me in. But everything about this morning feels like she's shutting me out all over again. Oh no! I let out a frustrated sigh as Nurse Ming puts an EEG cap on my head. Until we know exactly what the damage is, we can't rule out anything. But I can't focus on myself. I can only remember how guilty Ragatha looked this morning. I can't let her take this on alone. I have to help Ragatha. No! Buddy, stay in the nurse's office. You have a concussion. Guys, that's gonna be my new channel motto. Stay in the nurse's office. You have a concussion. Culture fair. I come in Nurse Ming's office. As my vision unblurs, I can see our strange principal. Bazawi Zuwiwa, student in Pearl? He looked down at me. Principal Kane? Me! He has a little flourish in the end and freezes there, smiling upwards with some intermediate point of view for a second. I break the awkward silence. What are you doing here? Why, I'm fixing you up. He smiles down at me with his terrible teeth. He produces a heavy-looking blue plastic mallet. And a 1 and a 2. No, wait! The hammer slams into my head before I can stop him. And yet, just as the hammer connects with my aching head, suddenly everything goes right. Huh, that worked? Well, mostly right. My thoughts still swim around my head in a disconcerted mess, but I'm at least able to get my bearings and stand up. Thanks, Ken. I'm feeling a lot better now. You really should stay for observation. You shouldn't just assume you're alright without being absolutely sure. No! I agree, but there's no time for that. I need to find Ragatha and help. No! Stay in the nurse's office! You have a concussion! I wander through the halls. She could be anywhere. Eventually, I make my way to the library. Ragatha isn't here, but Pomni is. Maybe Pomni will know where she is. Oh, hey, Jenny. She winces as she looks at me. Do I really look that bad? Hey, Pomni, I was just wondering if you knew where Ragatha was. Are you sure, Jenny? That bump on your head looks like no joke. If I don't help her, I don't think anyone else who, I can't think of anyone else who will. Stay in the nurse's office. You have a concussion. Pomni considers my words for a moment. I guess so, Jenny, but to be honest, I haven't seen her all day. Huh? What, not even in homeroom? Pomni shakes her head. That's not like Ragatha. I feel like I might know where she is. Thanks, Pomni. No problem? She almost waves me off before stopping me. Oh, and if you do find Ragatha, you can let her know I found a book of culture festivals. Yay! Pomni found a book on culture festivals. So I'll be able to do a little presentation like you guys asked for before. She gives me a small smile. Sorry if I wasn't really helpful yesterday. I return her smile. No worries, I'll definitely let Ragatha know when I find her. I almost turned to leave again before I remember. Oh, Pomni, do you have any snack or food requests for the festival tomorrow? Pomni blinks at me before scratching her cheek. Maybe pretzels or something like that. I nod and take a mental note before heading back out to find Ragatha. No, not a mental note. A mental note. You should have stayed in the nurse's office. You have a concussion. I run out into the hallway. Where was it again? I tried to remember the way, realizing how truly massive this school is. I'm just turning around for a bit. The familiar abandoned hallway appears before me. I walk right to the door of the disused classroom Ragatha showed me yesterday. She's inside. I can't imagine why she's in here. I gently open the door. That sounded like Would You Fall in Love with Me again from Epic. Sorry, guys. Hey, Ragatha. She looks up. Oh, Jenny, it's you. That didn't sound too enthusiastic. Still, I take a seat next to her. We sit in silence for a while. Eventually, I decided to make the first move. Are you doing okay? She doesn't answer, but tightens her grip on her own forearms in a sort of self-hug. I'm fine, Jenny. Really. You should go hang out with everyone else. I'm sure they like spending time with you right now. Well, I want to spend time with you right now. Why? She cuts me off. Shouldn't you be more upset with me? Buddy! Buddy. What am I doing? I hurt you pretty bad and I could barely do anything to help. Yeah, well, honestly, you're not doing anything bad right now because I'm being worse for not staying in the nurse's office when I have a concussion. I push back. Is that what's bothering you? I'm not upset at you at all. I'm upset with myself. I should be in the nurse's office. I have a freaking concussion. She pauses a moment. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. There's something else wrong, isn't there? It's not like you to avoid everyone. I move a little. Whoa. You can talk to me, Agatha. She has a resigned sigh. I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable, especially not you. I let those words sit in the air between us for a minute before continuing. Well, I do want to talk about it, Agatha. She looks at me, pain in her eyes. Please? Well, me and the other students, we don't get along. That seems surprising, but I hear her out. Well, not as much as I'd like to. She looks away from me. I want to put a hand on her shoulder, but resists the urge. Me and Jax used to be on better terms, but things changed and got complicated. Did I read what I just think I read? Episode 9 reference? Ingle has Zubel to hang out with, so they're never available either. Even when I try to get closer to them, they just pulled away. What? I feel like, why is Zubel, like, meaner? What about Pomni? I mean, even on our first date together, we all made pasta. Ragatha gave me a weak smile. Pomni, for a while I thought we were gonna be super close, you know? But these days she just seems so busy. And Jax got to be her partner for the culture festival. It's like I'm constantly fighting for her attention. Cause I'm the mom friend, I'm the one you call when someone takes a fall and then ask you if you're okay. Ragatha withdraws into herself even more, almost curling into a ball. It just gets old getting left behind by other people, you know? She pauses a moment. It's like everything she said about me was true. That's a Ragatha run, but I thought she continues. My mom, oh, we're learning about her mom. My mom, she was a lot. Well, my mother was a lot. It meant, nothing was ever good enough for her, and she would constantly pick me apart. She'd tell me I wasn't going to amount to anything. Tears began to well up in her eyes. That no one would put up with me. The tears flow freely, and I let her forward as she rests her head on my shoulder. That doesn't look like a shoulder. Ragatha, I'm so sorry. It's just so hard, you know? She manages between sobs. Never feeling like you're enough. No matter how hard you try, you just push people further away. It's hard to feel like you're enough when every time you try to get close to someone, they just try to find someone else. It's okay, Ragatha, let it all out. Ragatha does let it all out, and all I can do is helplessly helpless. Look into your eyes in the sky, and I'm helpless. Don't look out, and I'm drowning. I can never be in the touch, I'm gonna spot that can do it. I was on a hot night, I'm supposed to get on look in my heart, trying to get your eye from the side of the ball, and everybody doesn't invent the ball. Going to the random line, dying, my sister, my space, my room, spinning away, passing you. Never know what you can do, shut it out, I'm too. You're back, I'm helpless. All of those eyes are helpless. I know, don't look out, I'm drowning. Helpless, I'm so new, I am so new, helpless. I don't want to look out, I'm drowning. Sorry, that plays in my head every time I hear the word helpless. Her tears soaked through my uniform, but I just told her and we stood there for a while in one another's embrace. Oh wow! Don't she pulled away from me. Heck. Thanks, Jenny. I feel a lot better. She looks up at me. You're a really good listener and a really good friend, Jenny. Yay! Well, I care about you, Ragatha. A lot. And I think you mean a lot to a lot of people around here. I think if everyone knew how lonely you'd felt, they'd all come together just to try to help cheer you up. You think so, Jenny? I nod. Maybe not. Well, maybe not Jax. Yeah, probably not Jax. Yeah, probably not Jax. Yeah, probably not Jax. I don't even know why I told you all this. I just feel like I'm getting really close with you. Is that okay, Jenny? Depends on how close. Okay? Depends? It depends, buddy. She looks up at me. Oh, which one do we choose, guys? Y'all wanted me to make this unhinged, so if we're gonna make this unhinged, we might as well choose this option. Hold on. Ever since that tour, I just can't stop thinking about you. Whoa! So we're just gonna take a little selfie real quick, guys. Ever since I don't wanna. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I shrug helplessly. Well, maybe we don't have to decide what it is. Not right now, at least. Maybe this big video and I just focus on being there for each other. At least until we're finished planning the culture festival. She looks at me with hope in her eyes. I can agree with that. Sure, we can avoid putting a label on things until we get the culture festival stuff sorted out. Yeah, you're really sweet, Jenny. I'm really lucky I have someone like you around. Well, I'm not going anywhere, so get used to it. And besides, you ought to be home after I got a concussion. Which is why I'm still surprised you're not still in the nurse's office! Only after I put you in front of a pitching machine without a bowing helmet. I don't know how to make this my fault. Maybe so, but still. What do you say? Let's finish organizing this festival. Ragatha nods in agreement. Oh, I talked to Pomni earlier. She said that she found a book on culture fairs and that she thinks she'll be able to do a presentation for the fair. Really? Yeah, so we just need to check back in with Gangle and Zubal. Ragatha wipes her eye. Thanks, Jenny. I don't know how I'd do this without you. Let's just be grateful you don't have to. I smile at her, picking myself off the floor and reaching out a hand to help Ragatha up. She takes it and gets hold of her feet, smiling at me. My heart. Ooh! Way into the art classroom once again. You can see there's already twice as much art as there was the day before. Oh no! Zubal and Gangle look like they're gathering it all up to start hanging. Hey guys, we're back! Ragatha smiles awkwardly. This is amazing, look at all this art. Zubal turns to us, arms full with heavy stacks of papers. Thanks, Jenny. We step in deeper into the room, looking at all the art pieces they worked on. Ragatha takes notice of a familiar piece from the day earlier, but it looks a little different this time. Oh, that's better. Oh, this is the same one? Gangle approaches cautiously with a small smile on her mask. I took your advice to make it a little more appropriate. Is it okay? Ragatha has a relieved expression as she nods. Yeah, thank you for that, Gangle. Oh, that's much better. Thank you. That's appropriate to hang up. Gangle smiles with assurance. Oh, and I decided I will present my art with Zubal at the culture festival. Ragatha and I shared a surprised look. Are you sure? I don't want you to do anything that would make you uncomfortable, Gangle. Gangle nods. Public speaking isn't really something I like, but she smiles up at us shyly. I want to contribute just as much as everyone else, even if it is a little scary. I can't help a sigh of relief. That's one less burden for Ragatha and I to deal with. Besides, I can present my... No! Gangle smiles at us cheerfully. Ragatha scratches her cheek awkwardly and returns a smile. Okay, looks like we both have you down to present. No, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't present those. Please don't present those. Oh, did you guys have any requests for food? Zubal and Gangle look at each other for a moment, pondering my question. Ramen! Kebabs. Yay! I love ramen. Actually, I don't eat ramen. I jot down the request in my notebook before looking to Ragatha. Thanks, guys. You really did a great job. Gangle and Zubal nodded us appreciatively. We both head out for the day. I looked at my notes before returning to my room. Hey, looks like everything's going to plan. I've got the food picked. Everyone's on board to present. All that's left for us to do is EMCEE. Ragatha huffs a sigh of relief. I just hope Kane is satisfied with it. Close to the grill, to the grill, to the grill, to the grill, to the back, to the back, to the back. I'm your sister, who is always by your side. To show you the union, and I hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. Rewind, rewind, rewind. Help this, guys, help this. Turn it up. Rewind. I remember that night, just rewind. I remember that night, just rewind. I remember that night, I remember that. I remember that night, just rewind. My days. I remember those watching those doing updates. I remember that doing my camera, doing the camera plays. Alexander, I'm never forget the time I face. Satisfied, she says wearily. And I am Kane! Kane pops into existence in front of us, as if merely speaking his name summoned him to our location. We'll jump at the sudden appearance of our kooky principal. Congratulations, Jenny Ragatha. You two have put your blood, sweat, and tears into making sure this culture festival goes up without a hitch. Genuinely blood, sweat, and tears. Genuinely. It's a pretty big responsibility to keep all your classmates in check and make sure they stay to task, but the two of you did it. He gets a big, exaggerated thumbs up. And for that, you both get a super duper extra special prize. He flourishes in here, confetti popping from seemingly nowhere. That's my fans. A special prize. That's what I said. For one night only, you two get to choose a sparkly new location to spend some much needed time down that week. Some much needed time winding down that week. What? Does it sound like an old, I don't really know if I'll pronounce that appropriately, machine. A piece of paper with a gold emblem of cane slowly extruded. It read certificate of accomplishment. Rather than I look to each other, I take the paper. It smells vaguely of cotton candy and is somehow completely dry. The first time I read that as I eat the paper. On it, along with some words of praise, is the offer for us to go to a location of our choice. Oh! I'm scared, guys. That sounds nice. Any ideas on where you'd like to go on this fine evening? Kane pushes, return to his normal state. Ragatha looks at me. Did you have anything in mind? Not really. You can choose. Ragatha seems surprised. Are you sure? I nod. Well, okay. How about a fancy restaurant? I blush at the idea of going to a fancy restaurant with Ragatha. I love restaurants, guys. I don't think I've ever been to like a fancy restaurant. Anytime I go to a restaurant, I always get a burger. Can do. Get ready for it to be transported to a fancy Shamanshi restaurant. Kane starts to wave his cane before Ragatha stops him. Well, can I get ready for it? She gives a pleading look up at Principal Kane. Ragatha gives me a nervous smile of blush on her cheeks as she tucks a strand of hair behind her ear. I just like to look nice, you know? Whoa, looks like somebody's got a crush. I nod, backing her up. Yeah, me too. Whoa, okay. Alright, you two, I'll give you the time to look presentable for your night out. Just give me a holler when you're ready. Without another word, Kate disappears. Ragatha turns to me excitedly. Well, we're actually gonna get to go out and eat and dress and feel, well, kind of normal. We are far from normal. She walks ahead of me a bit, excitement quickening her steps. It's been so long since I've been on— Whoa! Ragatha! Her assertion stopped me in my tracks. A date? Ragatha stops walking as well, realizing what she said. Her face heats up. What? Well, it doesn't have to be a date. I just meant I'm fumbling at my words too because I don't normally talk for this long. How long have I been talking? No, that's okay. Whoa! No, that's okay. I scratched the back of my neck awkwardly. Okay. Whoa! Why have I heard that line before? Okay, let's continue. She gives me a shy smile, making but I don't think I have anything to wear. I only have a bunch of school uniforms King gave me. Ragatha perks up, grabbing my hand. I'm sure I could probably find something in my closet for you. Come on. She excitedly drags me off to the dorms. Ragatha immediately finds a beautiful dress for herself and gets changed in her bathroom before going back into her closet. Oh, slay! Jenny, what size are you? Well, I'm trying to see if I have anything you can wear tonight. I genuinely do not know. Who knows their measurements off the top of their head? She shakes her head. Have you ever gone to a formal event in your life? I've been to multiple formal events. Like, I've been to 3 weddings in my entire life. I think about it. Maybe my uncle's wedding when I was a kid. Ragatha hustles, she begins searching her room, eventually finding some measuring tape. She lifts my arms up, measuring my shoulders, my chest, and my waist. She keeps marking points on her tape and muttering numbers to herself. Before she dives back into her walk-in closet. She comes back with a garish red frilly dress that looks like it came out of an 80s prom catalog. Oh, that's gonna be fun. No. Jenny, it's the only thing I have in your size. Uncle— Whoa! You're not going to this restaurant. I don't want to look like I walked out of my grandma's prom. It's gonna be fun! You can wear a fancy dress! As Ragatha is about to retort, Principal Kane pops into existence from nowhere. Are we ready yet? Jenny does not want to wear the outfit I picked out for her. Kane's jaw drops and he's down to spend a moment picking his eyes up off the floor as he fixes it. Yikes! I don't think anyone would want that kind of outfit. But she's right. Jenny, your school uniform is a little lacking. He taps his cane against my school uniform and the fabric transforms around me like some kind of messed up fairy godmother and I'm Cinderella. A perfectly fitted shimmery dress hugs my curves. Even my wacky watch is now a studded affair with a gold-plated screen. Ooh, chop chop. No! We have a studio audience to keep engaged. With another tap of his cane, we are teleported to a bustling French restaurant. Agatha and I are already seated. In front of us, 2 menus with gilded lettering announce the restaurant's name. Le Cocon Hoyko. Le Cocon Hoyo. Le Cocon Hoyo. I'm gonna say, look, the Horcrux. Any Harry Potter fans here? As I flip open the menu, I realize every entry is in French. A waiter comes by and places a basket with assorted breads in front of us, as well as a fancy glass bottle containing water. He turns to Agatha. Gummy Goo! Oh my gosh! Pomni, look! It's Gummy Goo! Okay. Evening, Miss Knighty. Welcome to a fine dining establishment. He speaks in an accent that's definitely not French. Anything to get you started with today? Another waiter bumps our waiter harshly. Oh, I meant he produces a card from his suit pocket. Êtes-vous presse commander? He stutters and trips over every word like a drunk man from Australia ran over the French language in his robo. Not that I would understand any better if it were perfect French. In fact, the only 2 French words I know are oui and baguette. Still, I decided to try to impress Agatha with the only French I know. Oui. Oui? You need a Lulu, mate? I blush. Agatha stifles a chuckle, turning to our waiter Gator. Well, I think we need a minute. He gives us an appreciative nod before leaving us. I give Agatha an awkward laugh before admitting, I don't know like any French. Agatha gives me a warm smile. It's okay, Jenny. I can order for you if you aren't comfortable. You know French? What? Since when? I'm not, but it seems like kind of lame to ask Agatha to explain the whole menu to me, so I start looking at what's on the menu. One of the first things that comes to my eyes is a menu entry that actually has a word in English in it. Escargot à stupid. Oh, it's a stupid burger! It's under starter, sorry. I think I was good as an appetizer. Okay, Jenny, that sounds nice. Our waiter comes back, seemingly completely forgetting the French thing again. Have you decided on something to order, mate? Not just yet, but I think I'll start with the escargot de stupid. Ryan will dilate as her face takes on 1,000 yards stare. Our waiter takes notice of her, ready my order down. Sounds good, I'll put that in for you, mate. He probably leaves before Agatha could object. Agatha, you okay? Agatha shakes her head. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I just had a bad experience with a stupid sauce once. I'm sure it was just a bad headspace or something. She gives me a fake positive smile. Oh no, what's gonna happen when we have the stupid sauce? I should probably have asked her before I ordered it, but I really wanted to impress her. I can send it back making something else. I don't know. I say, hands flying out defensively. Agatha stresses me with a gentle smile. It's okay, I think I'd like to skip on the appetizer. She scans the menu. Oh, this sounds good. The filet crêpe béarnaise. I know, realizing I probably just have to turn up the waiter. I'll probably just have to turn to the waiter and tell him to get whatever Agatha orders. I have literally no idea what anything on this menu is. And I don't want to embarrass Agatha further by admitting that to the wait staff. Just as I begin trying to decipher a menu item, a runner comes to deliver appetizer. Enjoy your He disappears mid-phrase and the platter in his hand tumbling forward. The next moment happens in slow motion. The steamed snails fly high, while dipping sauce slides forward. Escargot is snails? I thought it was stupid burger. Forward. It connects with Agatha's chest. The pink sauce flying around across her chest and mouth. No! She shows off her other pupils dilate to pinpricks, then expand to the size of dinner plates. When she seems to have recovered, she turns to me. Jenny, you're so funny. She leans across the table towards me. I guess so. Ha 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 ha. She cuts me off. Agatha, are you okay? She rolls over, looking at me like she flops over, lying on the table. I'm super fine. She sounds drunk. She's high on stupid sauce. Hi. Oh, whoa. She grins at me. My thoughts race. This is not a good development. Good? You remember when you said we? She burst into laughter as she looks at me. Hey, got me, you asked me to use the bathroom. Yeah, that was so funny. She's slurring from one definitely look around. Our waiter catches my panicked glance. You alright, miss? He eyes Ragatha, who is now trying to make a snow angel using the tablecloth. The runner disappears in the middle of handing us our food and spilled an entire order of stupid sauce on Ragatha. Our waiter gives me a surprised look. That's not good. Another member of the waiter staff notices us. Mon Dieu! He claps his hands and Kate appears. Hello, I've been summoned. The lady, she has taken enough stupid sauce to tranquilize in, as you English say, the elephant. I think it would be best if the students are sent back to the adults. Oh, we were just learning to have fun. She trails off. Agatha pouts. Kane scratches his chin. Very well, I guess the adventure's a bust. Kane claps his hand in the restaurant as appears, leaving us back in Ragatha's dorm. My formal wear has been turned into a fine pair of pajamas. Sorry about that, you two, but I just can't have my students making an embarrassment of themselves in public. It reflects poorly on the school, don't you know? He winks at me. How did he wink? Does he go like his mouth like what did he mean? Anyways, you just sleep off your decisions and I hope you learn a valuable lesson about substance abuse. Kane, a waiter, spilled sauce on. Before I could finish my thought, Kane disappears. Where's the restaurant? For a second, I think she's going to burst into tears, but she surprises me by bursting into laughter and said, Silly dorm room, you're not a restaurant. She turns to me. Jenny, you're so cute. Oh, thank you. I know that. She comes over to me and wraps me in a sloppy hug. This is Daisy Bell. No, she burns her face in my stomach. Ragatha, I help her to her feet as she releases her embrace around me. We should get. Whoa! Hey, wasn't that what we were just trying to do? Yeah. Whoa! She blushed. Ha ha ha! You like me? Well, I don't want to. She probably won't remember I said it tomorrow. Yeah, I guess I do. Oh wow! I don't really want to read this stuff aloud, guys. Even though she's slurring her words and barely able to stand, I blush and kids that really. Well, I think she leans forward, wearing a finger on my head. I think you're a cutie. She leans too far forward, and I catch her again. Ragatha, let's get you to bed. But Jenny, she looks at me, her eyes gleaming from water. If I go to bed, you have to go away. Well, if you look at the clock, it's nighttime, and I want to go to bed. She wraps her arms around me. I don't want you to go away. Maybe we shouldn't have ordered the escargot. They're stupid. I know. I don't think you're in a really stable headspace right now. What if we have a pajama party? Oh, I don't like where this is going. Her mind flips from one subject to the next like a honeybee attending flowers. Before I could respond, she grabs a frilly polka dot, whatever the heck that is, and steps into the bathroom, slamming the door and hitting into it. Pajama party. Whoa. She throws her hands up in the air before walking past me underneath her bed. You can sleep there, Jenny. I step back. This feels kind of weird. Ragatha pouts at my resistance. Jenny, don't you want to stay for the pajama party? Ragatha, I'm kind of uncomfortable right now. I don't really want to have a pajama party right now. Ragatha, I just want to go to sleep, please. Should I even do that? If I stay, I can keep an eye on Ragatha. If I leave, I don't have to deal with whatever this is. Sorry, Ragatha, I will be right. I mean, you're completely out of your mind. Tears well, but Jenny, please. I close the door, unable to bear looking at her sad face. I hide in my room for the rest of the night. I really hope she's doing okay, not getting into trouble. Please don't hate me for this. Day 4, complete. We finished by making Ragatha sad. I wake up the next morning, not that I've got very good sleep. I couldn't help but worry about Ragatha all night. My dreams were riddled with her getting into all sorts of trouble in a loopy state. I crawl out of bed and find a uniform that isn't too wrinkled and gingerly to put on. Gingerly put it on. When I muster the courage to leave my room, I immediately go to Ragatha's room. Hey, Ragatha, I call through the door. I hear a faint shuffling behind the door. Ragatha, you in there? We have the culture festival today, remember? I'll wait a few more times before Ragatha opens the door, cracking through. Oh, hey Jenny. Sorry last night. What happened? I woke up on the ground and my head hurts. I stiff it up. Oh, did she hurt herself on accident? Oh, well, yesterday we got, you got, well, some weird pink sauce was spilled on you at the restaurant, and, well, you started acting kind of weird. Ragatha seems mortified about this revelation. Oh, gosh, did I say something embarrassing? I scratched my chin and offered an awkward smile. No, not at all, I promise. She gives me a skeptical look before sighing. All right, if you say so, it might be a bit for me to get ready. Do you mind waiting? I shake my head. She goes to the door. After a while, she appears looking just as clean-cut and put together as usual. Her cheery demeanor seems to have returned. Ready, Jenny? She offers a hand. I'll take it as we walk to school. Okay, she doesn't forget anything. Walk to the culture festival. Oh, yay! Culture festival time! I feel like we barely got anything set up. Like, is Cat's Eye able to perform or not? Hello? Hello? Are the girls ready? Okay, what songs are they performing? Oh, nice. Okay. They brought Le Seraphim and Islet to perform Iconic My Mistake. This is gonna be the best. Principal Kane is already here to greet us. Ragatha, Jenny, the stars of the show. Come on, we've been waiting for you two. You have? How can we start the show without our lovely MCs? Come on, take the stage. Start us off. In no time like the present. Oh gosh, Jenny, are we ready for this? I take her hand and give our reassuring squeeze. We're ready, I know it. And if we aren't, I'm sure they'll love it anyways. Oh no, we're not about to go do a presentation not prepared? Are you sure, Jenny? I am. I lied, but this seems to cheer her up. Well, if you say so. I know. Besides, if we do mess up, it's not like they have the script. Whatever happens up there, I'm here for you. We do have a script. Oh, good. Now get the nods. That's right. We can do this. She squeezes my head back. Together. We're on this together. Once we know that we got whale stars, let me say that we ascend the stage. Ah. At first, our performance is a bit stiff. I try to set up a joke by asking Ragatha a question, but she takes the question literally and ends up ruining the punchline. But the audience laughs anyways. Now introducing our two resident artists, Gangle and Zubul. Without them, we wouldn't have any posters for the Culture Festival. Ragatha nods. Yeah, Gangle and Zubul really came through for us. Without further ado, the art club's presentation. We step off the stage to take a breather as Gangle and Zubul show off their art. The audience applauds. Zubul has drawn a series of interesting geometric patterns and a few impressionist-style pieces of art for our classmates. Gangle has done a series of anime-style arts, including a few of our classmates, and different pin-up-style shots. When she presents the busty picture of Ragatha, my co-host blushes. Gangle, do I really look like that? I hear her mutter under her breath. I can't help but stifle a laugh as the audience applauds the art. Well, it seems like they enjoy it. Jenny, not you too! I chuckle again. After the art club's presentation concludes, it's time for us to take the stage again. That was the art club. Give them a hand, folks! Homie, you gotta applaud too. Oh no! Her arms are too short! Yep, Gangle and Zubul sure are talented. Who's up next, Ragatha? That would be Pomni, who's here to present on what the Culture Festival is. No, Jax? Honestly, that's more of a relief than anything. Jax regrets not being able to help, but sends his regards. Oh, nice. When we step off the stage, Pomni begins to explain to the gathered crowd, and why our school specifically chose to do one. Ragatha turns to me. While I was organizing things yesterday, I asked Kane to make sure Jax wouldn't disrupt the Culture Festival. I didn't want him to make Jax just sit the whole thing out or something. So what did you do then? Ragatha scratches her cheek. I don't know. Kane just said he'd take care of it. But whatever he did, at least he lets us roam the festival worry-free this time. More time with Ragatha is always good with me. Whoa! Oh! Pomni finishes her presentation, fields a few questions, and eventually walks off the stage. Everyone seemed to enjoy that. Woo! We ascend the stage again. Thank everyone for coming and start the tour of the festival. Oh, this is pretty! Kane brought all the foods we asked for and then some. This looks like my Tomodachi Life Island for some reason. Like, we got the benches and these, and then the paths. Colorful rice dumplings filled with red bean paste, fish-shaped pastries, and even ramen stand have been set up. Ragatha and I made the rounds talking with our classmates. We congratulate Pomni on her presentation. Thanks, guys. It seems like everyone else enjoyed it too. We tell Zubul how good their art was. Thanks. People seem to like it too, so that's nice. We even find Gangle, who's surrounded by students asking her. Wait, what? I have a feeling that's something inappropriate, so I'm gonna bleep that out of the video. Jenny, Rekatha, you guys can tell them. I don't normally draw this kind of thing. I doubt that. That was really interesting art, Rekatha. You said that. Jenny, you didn't have to bring that up. I chuckle. Come on, guys. Give Gangle some space. She should get to enjoy the festival, too. The crowd disperses. So thanks, Jenny. Rekatha and I keep touring the festival. Looking around at all stars, we see a familiar face. Candace made this sort of dunking booth for Jax. This one short. Get in the water. Jax looks bored as he sits atop the seat of the water. I guess that's the solution came up with for keeping him out of trouble. I have half of mine to go over and give it a shot, but Rekatha puts her hand on my shoulder. I wouldn't do that, Jenny. I paused. Jax has a really long memory about these kind of things, and you really don't want to get in a prank war with him. Don't you dare. The mannequin student at the dunk tank takes a shot. The platform Jax is on flips over and he is drenched. He climbs back on the top. His every movement buzzed with the hate of 1,000 suns. When I get out of here, you're gonna wish you were never born. I shudder, deferring the Rekatha's wisdom as I leave Jax in the tank alone. She has been here longer than me. I take her word for it. We keep touring the festival until eventually I find a quiet corner for us to talk alone. Oh! I don't think this is gonna end up in a way that I'm going to appreciate. Sorry. So, I'm gonna have some water. So, Rekatha, this is I'm already sweating. What's up, Jenny? About last night? What about last night? I know you want stupid sauce when I left. Rekatha shifts but doesn't look away. Last night I wanted to tell you that whoa! Okay, we got that. And I wanted to know how you felt. I trail off. Well, it's obvious. Homegirl's not bad. Homegirl's, like, kinda not that good at showing her emotions. Jenny, she says, stuttering. That is, oh gosh, maybe I should just, Sealand's for it. Whoa! Whoa! Let me... Oh! Whoa! I saw that coming. Oh, I hope we all can read. Does that answer your question? I barely managed to simmer out. Yes. Sorry, I had to. Oh wow. Again? Oh wow. She said good. When you first came here, I didn't know what to think of you. I've tried to build a good relationship with everyone else too, but I don't know. It's just something special about you, you know? Oh, thank you. I am special. I think I do. Okay. Okay. I don't really want to... Yeah. Your dad gave me a tour. You invited me to do softball practice and let me help you plan the culture fair event talent show. You even showed me your favorite song in the school so we could share it. Well, yeah, you mean a lot to me. Yeah. I hope we can read. Oh my gosh! 3 times. Okay. Oh, Jenny, I almost forgot. Me and everyone else are meeting after the culture festival to set off some fireworks. You know, to celebrate surviving another one of Kane's adventures. What? He has adventures? Would you like to go? I love fireworks. I nod. Yeah, okay, yeah. I can't wait to go to the fireworks. As we tour the rest of the culture fair. When I first came here, I had no idea how things would work out this way. Yeah. I wouldn't change a single thing about how this week went. I don't really want to read a lot of this stuff out loud. I don't know why. I'm surprised to see yukata has been folded and neatly draped on my bed. It has a note. I can only guess who this might be from. Dear Jenny, congratulations on your success with our resident ragdoll magazine. Try saying that 5 times fast. Resident ragdoll, blah, blah, blah. You made quite the impact on our little school. So to commemorate this, I give you this, the fireworks yukata. It adds +3 to your defense stat. It seems like Jane seems like Katie's as weird as ever, but I don't want to be the only one out of fashion. So I don the yukata and meet with Ragatha at her door down the hall. When we meet back up, Ragatha is wearing a pink kimono with white flowers on it. Oh, slay! 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 Clock it! Oh, okay. Cherry blossoms. Even the late autumn breeze gives way to the sun's warmth, making the walk pleasant. When we get to the rooftop, everyone else is waiting for us. Hey, clock it, Pomni, clock it. Hey, glad you guys are here. You look great. Hey, you two look pretty cool together. Oh, dang, Zooble. Just saying. Yeah, joking with friends. I almost forget about the fireworks until Mr. Kinger joins us. Hey everybody, I brought the fireworks. Wait, where's Jax? Remember that you should always have a trusted adult to light these and never buy any fireworks that are illegal in your state. He winks at us. Thanks Kinger. Guys, remember, don't buy fireworks that are illegal in your state, and also light them off with a trusted adult if you are underage. Now let's light these little puppies. The fireworks go off, but okay. Our eyes go wide as the fireworks explode into various colors. I almost forgot how pretty they are, he says, almost breathless. We stay there for a while watching the fireworks. Fireworks, pew pew pew, pew 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 pew. Hey! Oh, Jax is there. Oh, look at that. A tragedy and funny bunny. How perfect. She turns to me. It's been a long time. Oh, okay. But if I could share this one with anyone, real, I'm really glad it's you. Okay, Slay. Oh my gosh! That's the 4th time in this entire game. I'm getting kind of sick of this. We still haven't found a way out of school yet, or back to our labs before. So this is a digital circus, but okay. Finished! We have finished the Digital Circus Dating Simulator. So, we started by entering a digital school where there's cool classes, and we ended with there being a lot of lines that I did not want to say out loud. And it ended with everyone eating up these traditional Japanese outfits. Clock it, eat it up, eat it up, eat it up, eat it up. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe. That was the amazing Digital Circus Dating Simulator. Ragatha's Route. Here's some ending music. Thanks for watching.